So, this is a weird one. I think I'm going to bring this channel back. Not try to do any set schedule of stuff. Because right now, my main focus is school and, this car. School mostly because it is now the last week of October. I have set my schedule for my final in one class to be in exactly a month from today, which isn't that bad. Then I have 3 more finals. One I'm not worried about, one I am worried about, and the other one I'm like, because I've missed a number of classes. This celica has one main major issue, which I actually don't know if I've shown this channel, the celica. If I haven't, here, that's a weird pause if I have shown the celica, but the celica has one major issue. The rear lights do not turn on when in park, like the park lights are turned on or the headlights are turned on. And it pops my 15 amp tail fuse when my headlights are turned on and my left indicator is turned on, which I think is due to a bad combination switch, and that is just a matter of waiting until Pick and Pull has one so I can get it and put it on this one. Currently this car is in sleepy mode with no front bumper, and there's a good reason why. I took off the front bumper and all the parts for it yesterday because right now I am sanding it down so I can Bondo it because there are a lot of holes. There are zero mods to this car in terms of performance. There is tint that I have done. That rear window was a absolute pain. I have a quick release steering wheel that brings it out really, really far because it is a deep dish wheel on a quick release, and there is currently no dash. I do plan on painting the entire interior blue. I mean, not blue, black, because right now it is blue. Also, along with that, I'm gonna change the seats. So my full plan for this car is to engine swap, because currently this car has a I need to actually check. It has a 4A FE in it, which I'm trying to get a 3S GE to put into this one. Not a GTE, just a GE. Why not a GTE? Because the setup that I found for a GTE is for an all-wheel drive. I'm not putting a drive shaft in this for many, many reasons. Like, I would want to, like, as a dream thing, but that is, like, beyond me. Especially because if I was to do that, I would make this be a canyon beast. The one that I'm looking at, I'd have to also get a tranny from a 6th gen Corolla, I think is what it is, that fits onto it and mounts into this car pretty easily. But this is automatic, which I do want to switch out for a manual, but that does take a lot of time. The major things that I want to do is get it off of these 14-inch Steelies. 14-inch Steelies, and put it on some... There's these wheels that I saw. Forgot what they are, but I want to put them on those wheels, lower the car, which you might be like, why? It's already low. But it's mostly for the dampening force, because right now, it is not it, Chief. It is not it. And also fix the trunk, which right now the trunk does not open properly. I have gutted the car, so there's no rear seats, even though before the rear seats were not really like that good to fit in. What else? Wheels, tires. Oh, the tires, I want to put it on some like Michelins or some Toyos if I can afford that, because right now, like, it's expensive shit. So coils, uh, wheels and tires, uh, and honestly, just a respray on the paint and rust removal and fixing the dents in this car, pretty solid. The dents, I'm sorry I keep looking over there because I keep on hearing shit. The dents are mostly like I can either get a pick and pull fender or I can go to a body shop. Both of them I think will come out to about the same, but I'd want to keep all the VINs matching, ideally, in an ideal world. I do have the OEM wheel, it's just sitting right now. So, oh yeah, seats and harnesses and a roll cage. Yeah. Oh, I've put LED headlights on this, but only one side works, so it's kind of funny looking. I'll put a video of that. I'm tripping. I'll put a video on that when I edit this. Okay. And oh, exhaust and an intake, which honestly, exhaust mostly, intake is just because the way that I see the intake on this is kind of like really restricted, but that's all right. God, my bad. Yeah. So suspension's about $1,000 because I want to put it on K-Sport, which I don't even know if they're a good brand. It's just there's no Tiens, there's Megan Racing, which they're decent, I've heard, but there's K-Sport, which I'll see if I can get, which about $1,000. Wheels and tires, which are about $1.50. Seats, with the seats themselves are like $200-300 from what I've seen. Then you need the brackets, which are another $200-300. So that's $600 right there. So 6, 2.1, 3.1. Then a roll cage, so like 3.5 minimum. Yeah. This is it's a long-term project, and that doesn't include paint, which I want to do, or engine swap, which I want to do. Yeah. This car, I do plan on making a Canyon Beast. It's gonna take a time. It's a Toyota Celica 180 ST, I believe is what everyone calls these, or celica. This is a 1992 ST specifically, which is why it has the 4AFE, which is a pretty decent engine. In overdrive, I just can't drive it without overdrive on because it takes a little bit to get to 50. So I'm gonna go back to sanding down my front bumper so I can Bondo it, and if I finish that today, I might put this part in. Also, this mirror is crumbling, so I'm going to replace that as well. So the issues with this car is just the headlight thing, which I've been at this issue for 2-3 weeks. Yeah. I think I figured it out. it is the combination switch, which I think I said. But yeah, this car does have a lot of nice attributes. It does have an aftermarket radio, which doesn't work for some reason. What is it? With the LED headlight, for some reason, it doesn't want to turn on the radio.
Tell them to mention if they will come. Can you?
I can't really see myself because I'm in the sun. But I gave up on Mondo, and I am sanding the entire bumper down to the ABS? No. The composite material, whatever it is, that the bumper is made out of, so I can paint it. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. My hands are really shaking right now because the palm sander that I'm using, I have it on the highest vibrations, so I can actually sand it down. Still trying to see, but it is bright as fuck. Yeah. It's tan, actually. When it's done, I'll show the camera, but the nooks and crannies that are in it, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because there's like slots in the grill that I'd have to do, but I just don't want to. My eyes are really fucking like, not dilated, they're really small, my pupils. Yeah, white paint. So this is the Mazda. A lot of people know this one. There's these nooks and crannies. I can't get out. There it is. Have Bondo. This one's broken. This is chipped, but there's a very clear difference between what I think it should look like. Put this down. See the white in those nooks and crannies I can't get. Then there's the tan. Let me put it up against the car, so it's pretty obvious now. Tan, white. I'm gonna fill these holes in and do a license plate relocation, probably in this area, not blocking the indicator, but somewhere in this area, so that it'll be like this car, but that is this sanded down. I'm going to buy primer today or tomorrow, like a body filling primer, so that I can fill in the holes. These I'm gonna have to fill in somehow with something else. Probably fiberglass resin with fiberglass sheeting, but I do not know yet. But my hands are really shaking because that right there, that oscillated a lot of my bones in my fingers. But yeah, prove it. Here is my key. See the key ignition. That doesn't turn on. What is this? That should be turning it on, but it's not.